Week 15 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Stephon Diggs. He's in the top tier of the league, 5th in receiving yards so far this season. It's the Bills and the Steelers on EA Sports.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today we reach Week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. CD, you look at the Steelers in this matchup, but with how good they have been, it's not often that we can say they come into a game truly facing a challenge, but Charles, that's the case this week.
Absolutely. What a challenge it is, because they're now coming into this one, and they don't exactly have a clear advantage, something that they usually possess in every game they play with the way that they throw the football. I can't wait to see if they change things, if they emphasize different things than we've seen throughout this season, how they go about trying to move the ball downfield.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by a guy who is very familiar with his defense from all his years in the AFC East. He, of course, is the great Tom Brady. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 19 carries, 62 yards.
You know he's proud of his standing as the league's #3 rusher, and those linemen in front of him, they're just as proud, but they all have the same goal in mind. Get him to #1 in the league and celebrate a rushing title at the end of the year. That starts with a good game here.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw completes a Freiermuth. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Brady. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second and 5 now. Brady looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned him. And I don't think it's the last time they called his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
To throw again on second down. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Brady to throw again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs, so a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. The Bills had 10-3 on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And we are keeping a close eye on his catches, a really close eye now, because that's number 899 in his career. The next one will give him 900. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Allen now looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
4 yards.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 14 yards that time for number 14. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. They run here with Singletary. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Singletary again. Singletary loses it. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
Allen going to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Malik Collins able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it. But how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. This from 36 yards out. And his kick here is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Brady. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
From midfield, here's Brady. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Brady. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, partner. There's no intent here because Von Miller, former NFL Man of the Year award winner, he likes to play the game the right way. But in this case, makes it...
Looking for Austin, intercepted.
Picked off by Chris Barnes.
There he goes, left side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point forthcoming. It's good to make it 17-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And the Steelers set to take the field.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Brady going to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to push the lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Singletary again. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Meanwhile, Allen's throw complete to Shakir. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. T.J. Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. To the air. Allen. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And this one is right through. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Harris going to get it again on second down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now Brady. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we know the guys up front have to protect when it's a pass play, but it's really out wide. Sometimes you're going to swing a tight end or maybe even offensive tackle to get out there, but most of the time it's fellow wide receivers, and they really weren't up to the task there, were they?
Do you like that call on your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Allen's throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And again, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. 2nd down and goal. Allen. Flush to his right.
And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down as well. And it looks like this is going to be all for naught.
Crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now Allen.
Quick slant to Shakir.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. This a 27-yard attempt here. And his kick is indeed good, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Brady's throw brought in by Austin. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on second down. Brady. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Brady now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And his guys are going to take over at their own 38-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. So after the INT, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Allen will try again on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Allen. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And he fires one, but incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And just a field goal separating these two sides as they've gone to halftime. Tony Pollard, a touchdown run in that first half. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Sterling Shepard, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. Tyler Boyd, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Steelers. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
77 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
Allen now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on second down. Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Darnay Holmes. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Throwing on first down is Brady. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. On second down, this is Harris. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Brady now to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Would it be safe to say that
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead